Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out a pre-release version of Super Seducer 2. Pre-release means that everything that you're about to see here is subject to change. I'm sure there's going to be more features added in. For example, if you look on the main menu here, the advice book, extras, and credits are all grayed out. I do have access to the settings menu though, and I will turn the sound up shortly. But there is menu music, and I don't know if it's protected under copyright or not. So we'll just leave that off for the time being. There's full screen and resolution settings. All right, let's go ahead and turn the sound back up, and then we'll go ahead and get this going. And if you're watching, not for you. This is a parental supervision kind of thing.
Arthur! I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. It's my kumquats. Arthur, we fucked up the grass again, dude. Not looking good.
What an introduction. Are you kidding? What? Oh, man. This just set the tone for the entire game, I think. Right here. Wow. Oh, so we started. Oh, okay. So that was interesting. Okay. So, like I said earlier, this is obviously not a game for kids. So, if you're underage, turn the video off now. Okay, so how do we approach her? Use the genius conversation starter from that YouTube guy. Catch her attention non-verbally. Don't approach her at all. Eat a kumquat. Go and tell her that she caught your eye and can you join her for a few minutes. Or gaze into her eyes whilst beckoning her with your finger as if it's, well, okay. Let's just pick one and have some fun with it. Let's go with catch her attention non-verbally, sure.
Hey, listen, I was just sitting there, saw you, and you caught my eye, so I thought I'd come and say hi. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Coming for a spot of lunch.
Oh, lovely.
A spot of lunch.
This is a nice way to start because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her. And if you kind of just walk up and she hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise when you suddenly start talking. So it's a better way when you can do it.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit romantic.
So I'm Richard.
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Lottie, like Charlotte, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Lovely to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
Hello, I already order.
Okay, that judgment screen, I think, is a lot better than the two girls sitting on the bed from the first one, but... Alright, so you can tell her not to bother you. You were an important conversation. That's kind of rude. Order tea cake, shot for confidence, something for her. You know what? Everything on this menu sucks. Let's go back to my place. Also rude. Hey, babe, the usual, please. That only works... Well, never. But she doesn't know you. How would you know? Order tea, cake, something for her. Oh, wow. F is definitely not appropriate. So, let's go with D, because a shot for confidence, I don't know. That's just not my style.
So, do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today. I'm going to go for the chocolate cheesecake.
Very nice.
And a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm going to have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne.
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's quite romantic. Or just a straight espresso.
Sorry.
Well, okay, you're there to talk to the girl, not to talk to your friend. So we'll go ahead and ignore him.
Sorry about that, just someone messaging me. Let me put that on silent. I never do that. I never have my phone on when I'm talking to someone.
No, it's understandable.
You know what? It's such a lovely day and you're dressed amazingly. It's all summery, but it's got something to it, like a real interesting style you have.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
Well, it's true.
So, what do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
Distract her and do the ring finger DHV routine, which I have no idea what that is. Marketing manager, and I make YouTube videos, but I love poetry. I work for a pharmaceuticals company and make YouTube videos. Truth. I tell the truth. B, I make enough to give you $500 right now if you'll come home. That's definitely not... No. I work wonders in bed. Make a joke, then tell the truth. I'm a mumble rapper. I don't know, making a joke but then telling the truth. I kind of like that reply.
Well, as you could probably tell, I'm a mumble rapper. A mumble rapper? You know what that is?
What's a mumble rapper?
You don't like rap music, or you don't really...
I don't really know rap music, but...
I give you a little something.
Let's
For
hear it.
bitches all trying to swallow this, I feel like I'm fighting an octopus. Thought it was killers camped out in my bushes, but came to find out it's for
That's not the joke I would have gone with, but okay.
Like that.
Oh, right.
Cool, yeah? Nah, actually, I've got a pharmaceuticals company, and I also make YouTube videos. That's kind of the two things I've got going on.
Wow. Do you do your YouTube videos as the pharmaceutical company?
No,
Is that...
completely unrelated. I try
Right.
to have different things going on, and then
And
you know,
what
it's
are your
more
YouTube
interesting.
videos about?
Well, I will tell you. Obviously, I have amazing rap skills, so I can do this. But yeah, if you want to, I mean, you're always going to be asked your profession, so you should be able to answer it in an interesting way. If you can make a laugh or if you can be passionate about it, doesn't really matter. But you should be ready for this question because you're always going to be asked it, so don't let it be boring.
No, you can't be boring. You've got to be passionate about it, or, as you say, make a joke out of what you do, but do something interesting.
Who's your favourite mumble rapper?
Oh, I have so many, I just can't quite place a name at the moment, but come back to me.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a spot of acting.
Ah, lovely. You know,
Yeah.
something interesting I've noticed, I've met some actors, and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic. And that's,
Absolutely.
I think it's because when they're acting, they have to portray all these emotions, so they just understand people and emotions, they can read body
do.
language. And
Yeah, and that's what I love. I just love studying people and their nature. And it's a really good way to connect with people on a really deep level. that not necessarily you can do in reality.
Yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people, but because of this, you can really
You can
get
feel
in
it,
there,
and
yeah.
you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
Excellent. It's a
Yeah.
very cool job, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to dip in and out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think
Who is
it's
she?
that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know, but
God,
yeah.
she's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, not bad.
Wow.
Again, well, okay, that's rude. I mean, approach girl and I mean, like, you're there talking to her. She could come up to you or whatever. I mean, I don't think that's a nice way to do this, but you know, being nice in this game doesn't get you very far either. All right, we'll just continue. What I usually do, for those of you tuning in for the first time, I usually go back and replay this and choose the definitely incorrect answers just to get a laugh. So maybe we'll do B later.
Yeah, modelling's alright, but acting's much more interesting, right?
Yeah, I
So much more
think so.
varied.
It is as well. I think with modelling, you just have to stare.
Yeah.
With acting, you have to feel.
We have to show certain personality and be different characters and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just feel that emotion. Yeah.
So you do your acting. Does that mean you're more interested than usual in, I don't know, like TV shows and stuff? Do you watch
Well,
TV?
oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I like Silicon Valley, actually. That's
that your
like
favourite?
my favourite at the moment. It's basically like really intelligent guys that love technology.
Oh, you like intelligent guys?
I do. I love intelligent guys. I think you're quite intelligent.
Well, I'm not a programmer, but I've got my own kind of
You've got your
business
own
intelligence
little ways,
and street
yeah.
smarts.
Well, I think, you know, I can relate to the intelligent side because I'm quite intelligent. So I need to end up with someone of my standard.
Cool.
So yeah, I just love the way they invent things.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be quite good at that as well. So yeah, that's Silicon Valley's the way. What about you?
I'm watching Handmaiden. Have you seen that? The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh,
That
I've
one?
heard of that.
Yeah, that one is messed up actually. It's
Yeah.
quite it's not a comedy obviously. It's like some dystopian parallel future where everything goes wrong, where women when the birth rate just drops near zero, and they round
Oh,
up all of the
no.
women that can still have babies,
Yeah.
and they kind of put them with the important men to mate.
Wow.
And it's quite messed up, but it's really, really good and interesting. Have you seen it?
No,
You haven't seen it?
I haven't.
Oh, you should check it out.
Yeah, sounds quite interesting. I'd have to see if I like it. You know, it might be a little bit for me, but yeah, I can always see.
All right, well, A, obviously not appropriate. B, feed her some cake. C, spike her drink with a drug to make her more... No, that's legal. Absolutely. Yeah. Tell your latest video was a dating advice video for men, and talk about all it's cool to meet people like her that are not boring. E's playing it safe for sure. C is borderline psychotic. A is just too forward. B, see, I could see if I got to know her better, like if I had seen her on my second or third time, then maybe I'd be comfortable enough to feed her cake. But it's a complete stranger. I mean, let's go with E, and then
I tell you something. You know what's really cool is that I'm definitely this kind of person, but I think you are too. Who's
What?
just not boring, adventurous, spontaneous, but also just relating to people. So like, I'm a stranger. I've come to talk to you. Now we're sitting having tea and cake.
Do you know
and
what?
who knows what might happen, right?
I know, that's what's so magical about life. I find that, like, you're walking down the street from a stranger, but then in 2 weeks' time, you bump into them again and you kind of recognise them, and then there's this whole whirlwind of a romance or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's magical
It's
how
like
it
the
would work.
butterfly effect as well, because like if you stay an extra 5 minutes here with me, and then something cool happens to you because of that.
Exactly, and then something could happen while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
here now. something could happen which could change your life again in a different direction.
Probably is, and a better direction, obviously.
Obviously.
The nice thing here is the right option, obviously, but the nice thing here is that you're kind of painting her as not boring, and then all her subsequent behaviour should fit that label if she agrees with it. If she says, yeah, I'm not boring, then everything following that shouldn't be boring.
And it's a compliment.
How many awkward people can you notice in this picture? Just standing there.
Ooh.
Good, yeah? Do you have any special diet restrictions, you know?
Well, like sometimes it's gluten intolerant, but
Sometimes only.
yeah,
Partial
like,
gluten intolerance, yeah?
It's like sometimes if I eat too much gluten, then my stomach like becomes a balloon.
Okay.
So I have to monitor what I eat.
All right.
But yeah, I've been on the paleo diet before.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
healthy, yeah. Because in
I
paleo
hate
times,
that
everyone
diet.
lived a long time, so it's good. It
Exactly.
makes sense to do that.
And like when you look back, it's literally just vegetables and meat the whole time, mostly meat. So I'm just constantly eating meat, which is delicious. So, yeah.
Play cards with her. Use Brad P's 10-minute. What are these? Maybe I'm not reading the right book. I don't know. Use a question from them. It would help to know what these things are before I choose them. The seduction questions might be a little bit too personal for this casual conversation. This Marcel Proust questionnaire sounds a little bit more neutral. I think that would be the way to go.
I was reading this article, and have you heard of Marcel Proust, the author?
No, I haven't.
He wrote a book, Swan's Way, or something, it's a classic, and
Okay.
it was talking about his life. And he came up with this questionnaire where he asked a bunch of questions, and it was actually really interesting. So, for
Oh, wow.
example, one of the questions was, what's your idea of perfect happiness? So I was thinking about it, and yeah, how would you answer that?
Wow, what a question.
Not to put you on the spot, but
I
it should be
know.
easy, right? It's happiness.
My idea of happiness would be on my boat in the middle of the ocean,
Oh, wow.
surrounding myself with Chanel handbags.
Not massive waves crashing down, no?
No,
Like
no.
everything-
Just like a
Maldives?
peaceful like ocean. The Maldives would be fabulous.
Someone's got
I
money.
I actually have a house in the Maldives.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm just out there and I have my Chanel handbags around. And
Because you need them on the boat.
yeah,
so it's
but
good.
there's just one thing lacking. Like, I would like a man
Yeah?
on the boat with
Should
me.
he be like tanned and sitting in his
Yeah,
bathing suit,
with his Speedos on.
not with a handbag?
Well, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
He can have a handbag and then give it to me.
A present, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This was a tricky one because we didn't let you know what the question would be.
Thank
but
you.
Obviously, this one's pretty good and can lead to a good conversation. And in general, I would say that if you're going to be going on dates, you should ensure that you have a couple of interesting things to talk about, and even having a few interesting questions like this in your back pocket is a good thing to have so that you're not at risk of running out of things to say.
No, and it's a great way to open up a conversation where you can maybe veer off onto something else that you both have interest in.
So, Richard, what's your philosophy on life?
I guess it's pretty simple, but it's taken me a long time to get there. But for me, it's all about finding the things I really enjoy in life and doing more of them, and finding the things that I don't like. I used to be bothered all the time with phone calls, doing annoying stuff, filling in forms and all of that bureaucracy stuff I don't like. So just to arrange my life so that I'm happy with the way it is every day, and just you know, the simple things make me happy.
So it's more harmonised and
Yeah.
balanced as well.
Yeah, and an absence of bad things is
Yeah.
more important than having loads of good stuff. You know, if you just get rid of all the things you don't like, then you're left with,
Happiness.
yeah, just
It's magical.
the simple kind of happiness that is like contentment every day, so that you don't have depression or stress, that your mood is kind of,
I get that.
you know.
Yeah, I get that. That's magical. That's just how.
Go up and help her? Don't just sit there. Ignore it and carry on. Oh, yeah, that's good. Help the granny up, laugh out. Take out your phone and start filming. I gotta replay this episode just to see what these things are. Yeah, be chivalrous. Come on now.
Is she alright there? Is she okay? Hi, you okay? Yeah, get her up. Here, someone take her bag. Yeah. Oh God, poor old lady, yeah?
It might be the heat or something.
Yeah, it's quite hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a heart attack or something, is it? It's just
No, it's not a heart attack.
a funny turn, my granny used to call it. I've had a funny turn.
It's just
She
a
used
little
to
funny
say.
turn. Exactly. No, I don't think it's anything. Well, I hope not.
Yeah, she'll be okay. Need some water or something, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, well done for helping the granny and not leaving her there on the floor.
You're so kind.
Yeah, good one, yeah?
Of course I am.
So, you need to send me your YouTube link so
I can do that.
DMCA you.
You what? You heard about that? No, that's fucked up actually. I had a couple this month. Some wanker used a bit of his music. Copyright strike. And I think it's 3 and then they shut you down, so yeah.
Wow.
That's ironic.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah. You okay?
Well, okay, the whole DMCA thing, that's gotta be a knock at what he did to someone else. There's a story behind that. I don't want to get into it here, but that is an actual thing, and it involves Super Seducer 1. So I'm surprised he actually brought it up here. All right. Well, A, obviously, no. C, it happened when I was picking up a baby that was walking out onto the road. Lie. No. Say that you are wearing a medical corset and the doctor said you can finally take it off tonight. Say it's nothing serious. B is a little bit too, yeah. Let's go with D, general, you know.
It's no biggie, it's just a bit of a twinge, you know, in the back. I think it happened, I did some gym and then I went out feeding the squirrels and I'm like bending forward and stuff and I was like, oh.
No,
It's
sometimes
just
that can happen.
Yeah, it'll be all right. And if not, I'm going to get some stem cells and then it's all set.
It's
It should
amazing.
be all right.
Yeah.
Stem cells.
No one likes a moaner.
No, guys with physical ailments, you know.
Well, ones that whine about it. You don't want to be hanging around with someone who's whining all the time.
The other bad thing for my back was I was sitting for a long time because I had Chinese lessons. I'm learning Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a hard language. I think it's the dark souls of languages. So I thought,
It's ridiculously
Give it a go.
hard. Could you say some?
我会说一点中文，可是我说的不好。你好漂亮，你好漂亮，你很美，
Brilliant. Fabulous.
你吃了吗?
Oh.
Yeah, etc.
What are you saying?
A bunch of different stuff. I said, have you eaten? I said something about how you look. And I said, like, I speak Chinese, but not very well. And yeah, a few basic phrases.
Hypnotize her with your teacup. What do you hold the teacup up and just go, you are getting sleepy? If you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would it be? Commit a criminal act together to bond with her? Find a superficial commonality. Let's just keep asking her questions.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
If you could wake up anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would it be? Whole world.
I'd say Rome. I've never been there, actually, considering I travel the world all the time. And I'd take my chihuahua with me.
Chihuahua?
Got a little chihuahua, he's called Chucky.
All right, so you want to show Chucky the sights and
Chucky
stuff,
the
yeah?
Chihuahua.
Or what would he like most, do you think?
The Colosseum.
Yeah? Colosseum more than like a sausage shop or something, yeah?
Well, I'd take him to the ice cream shop. Apparently there's a
ice cream,
delicious ice
brilliant.
cream shop there, so I'd take him there.
Yeah, have a bit, yeah?
Yeah. Just share a little ice cream together. He'll be in my handbag, of course.
That's sweet. Well, you'd have to send me the pictures. I'd like to see Chucky and Rome, the album. This is a solid question. It's one of the kind of example questions that make for good conversation from my first book. And there are a bunch like that, but yeah, again, like it's travel and it's quite precise. It gets someone to fantasize a little bit about a pleasant subject. So I think it's a solid choice. And you should also have your answer ready in case she asks you back.
Awkward.
You like big surprises?
Wow.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember her. She's a little jealous. Proudly proclaim that you slept with her. Give her a little wave and hide from her. Hiding? No, not very dignified. You can give her a little wave, but I mean, you're there with her.
Hey, Anastasia. Hey. How you doing? You look so nice. Great dress.
Uh-oh.
How's your flower shop? How's Anna?
Oh, no.
Are you still dating that guy? Bye. Nice to see you.
Oh, no.
What'd she say?
She said that you got a small dick and you can't sing.
Not bad move. Not gonna end well.
Not going to end well there.
Let's see. Well, A, no. Say that it's your jealous ex and she always does that. Tell her that you really have... no. Tell her that you'll sing... Okay, let's do with B.
I don't listen to her. You know, we were dating for a while and she just was a bit of a nut job. So, yeah, I thought she was going to be nice, but she was just trying to cause me problems. We dated and everything was good.
Sometimes that can happen, though.
Yeah.
It's, sometimes girls can get wild, you know, after... Did you end it with her?
Yeah, she wanted... Well, she... Yes, but for the right reasons. So she was, you know, good girl, all of that stuff, but then she became super serious, super jealous, controlling, calling me all the time, where are you, what are you doing? And she was a bit of a bunny boiler.
Okay, didn't give you your space.
No, and even worse than that. Yeah, it was like fatal attraction, so it was a bit... Yeah, but it seems like she's still on it, because it was quite a while ago,
Wow.
over a year.
Maybe you should get a restraining order on her or something.
Maybe so, yeah. But anyway, the main thing is don't listen to it and just,
Yeah,
forget
I'll try.
it.
Maybe on another date, we could try.
Yeah, sure. In this case, you know, it's really hard to come up with a winning answer, and that's probably the best of a bad bunch to dig yourself out of the hole.
Yeah, because she couldn't be really anything else. Otherwise, you don't want to look like you're putting another woman down, but you're just trying to be honest about the situation.
So, are you single?
Yeah, I am actually. Currently single. And you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Do you fancy meeting again?
Yeah. You are agenda fluid and can meet any time. That makes yourself too available. Tell her that she better meet you again or... Oh, no, B is... No, that's too serious. Suggest feeding squirrels together or maybe just meet for a drink. Say your Pornhub premium subscription is about to roll over. No. Let's go with C. You're the one setting the tone, the suggestion. Yeah, let's do that.
So let's definitely meet again soon. We could... What could we do together? We could go feed squirrels together?
I'd love to feed
like
the
little
squirrels. Yeah, why not?
Excellent. Or just go for a drink. Yeah, one or the other. Excellent, great. Nice one. The classic squirrel feeding session is always a winner with, yeah, the ladies for sure, right?
But of course, I find this on every occasion. Every night's squirrel feeding night.
Excellent, yeah. I'll just get the check, actually. Thanks. So what's your plans for the coming week? You busy?
Well, I have a spa treatment.
Hey, yeah. Just one?
Yeah, well, tomorrow. Yeah.
Excellent.
I have them like once a week. I've got to get my nails redone. I've got a shopping trip actually with my mother.
Oh, that's all nice stuff. Nothing
Yeah. I've got a Pilates class as well.
excellent. So
yeah.
nothing strenuous or hazardous. Or...
Well, the Pilates can be quite strenuous.
That's true, actually. Yeah, could be.
You pay because you are a gentleman. Go to the toilet, so she needs to definitely not be. Play 5 lies to see who pays, or you suggest that she pays and you'll get the next. No. Okay. There's probably a right answer to this, but I'll do what I would do. I would pay because I'm a gentleman. But, again, nice guys and finishing last and all that jazz, but let's go with what I would do.
Oh, should I?
Oh, no, of course not. No, stop that. I'll get this. My treat.
Thank you.
And I'll put in a nice tip for the guy, because he wasn't bad.
It's always good to tip.
Yeah, I always do. Then next time they remember you.
They do.
In my opinion, the man should always pay if it's his invitation.
I agree, and I agree on the other hand as well, actually. If a woman has specifically invited something, you know, it's nice to... I think it's nice either or, you know, if you've invited someone to an event, it's, you know, I think it's your place.
Definitely, because you can't say, come out to this fancy restaurant with me.
Right.
By the way, you're paying.
No, but I don't mind Dutch either.
Which is splitting it.
That's splitting it.
Ask if she has other slutty friends for her different tastes. Come on. That's just apples and oranges here. Apples and oranges, B.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, great.
Have to make sure I do it right.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Great, that's the right option. Setting up the second date, all good.
Ooh, look at me, a super seducer. Look at me. Okay.
This is a nice way to start, because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her.
So what I'm going to do now is replay that, but with all the bad answers. So if you're watching this now, definitely do not watch this. Usually the bad answers are foul and inappropriate. So let's have some fun here. I'm going to skip that. I'll be skipping the cutscenes, though. Okay. All right. B. Let's go with that. I can only imagine. Oh no. Oh my god.
Security?
Oh man.
Security?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, man. You did it. You chose the very first red option in the game. Congratulations. Dumbass. Obviously you don't put your little finger through your trousers and wiggle it around
funny.
like a dick.
It was worth it. Oh man. Eat a kumquat, yeah. Yeah, that'll get you far.
Okay, that's one possible ending. Yeah.
I mean, it just might not be your day to approach someone, and if you want to turn around and try again tomorrow, then so be it.
Yeah, I mean, she won't be there, but maybe someone else, or maybe just stay single forever. Never
Yep.
approach.
Well, what's meant to be is meant to be.
Oh, that actually ended the game for me.
Okay,
Wow.
that's one possible ending.
All right, let's do this. We'll skip that. Now let's do... We'll try one that we haven't done.
And instead of spending your money on a game like this, hey, why don't you walk up to a pretty girl in the mall and say, hey, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't, just keep it cool, guys.
What are you doing?
What the heck?
I was sure this one was going to work. I was absolutely certain. It was such a legendary piece of advice, you know? I was sure
What's
it would
with
work.
the gun?
But it didn't.
All right. We'll just move on to the next one here.
Did-
Skip.
So I'm
Yeah, that's not gonna work. But
Yeah, I'll have a slice of the cherry cake, and for the lady, she's gonna be eating
oh no.
my dick.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Cherry
Are you
cake?
for real? You
You don't-
absolute pervert.
Ooh.
Don't like dicks.
Ooh, man.
I like dicks, but I definitely don't like
Yeah, I
your
knew
dick.
you liked it.
I really,
Babe,
really
come
don't.
on.
Can you
You
just
haven't
get off?
seen it?
No, I really don't want to see your dick ever.
Not
you were
now,
disgusting.
but somewhere.
Look at your smirk. You're actually just like a slimy
I'm not a
pervert.
smurf.
Can you get off my table?
Yeah, yeah.
Just go.
Why are you screaming?
Shoot.
There's
Shoot.
people. There's people.
Get away, pervert.
These people know
Go
me,
on.
chill.
Go on. Off.
Shoo! Shoo! Oh my word! Shoo!
This is just horrendous.
Bit of an unusual order. Also wrong, yeah?
Yes, very wrong.
These cutscenes in between are a little interesting.
Listen, babe, can you leave us alone for a minute? We're in an important conversation. So just come back, come back.
Excuse me.
Come back later.
Absolutely not.
Oh, thanks,
Sorry?
You
White.
don't speak to the waitress like that.
Why
That
not?
is
She's a waitress.
absolutely disgusting. Can you get off my table?
Oh, she's
Get
gonna
off.
shoo me
She's
again.
so-
Get off my table.
All right, calm down.
Just go away.
Right.
Leave my table alone. You're disgusting.
Has it been 5 months already, White? That's awesome. Thank you. I could have sworn you just subscribed last week.
I don't like this. I always try to be very polite with staff in various establishments. And
I think
yeah,
it shows a lot about you if you're going to be rude to staff.
That's very kind. Thank
It
you.
doesn't show much about your character.
why would she expect you to treat her well if you can't treat everyone well?
True.
Let's see. Yeah, so if you're just catching up, White, I did the actual playthrough for this first level, but now I'm going back and choosing all the wrong answers because fun.
Yeah, hang on a second. Give me a look. See that?
Yeah. Okay.
Won't be long.
This is Super
You
Seducer
know what? This
2.
menu's fucking shit, man. Let's go back to my house. Got nice food.
Oh,
Yeah?
Richard.
Yeah.
I've got an even better idea.
I doubt it, but what?
Well, you can doubt all you want because that's the kind of thing you do, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Doubt. Put people down. How about
You
I
wanna
go
go
back
down?
to my
Go
house, you
with me.
twat?
Oof.
Little early for the invitation to the house.
Yeah, and a little bit rude as well.
Pretty rude.
Yeah, this game is a sequel to the first one, obviously, and your objective is to basically say the right things to get you through various situations, trying to get a date, whatever. All right, we'll move on. Or maybe
Offer me
not.
the usual, please, babe.
Babe.
I mean, cherry cake and English breakfast tea with no milk. The usual. And what would you like?
Oof.
Yes, I'd like
So
the
awkward.
chocolate cheesecake and a cup of tea. Thank you.
Thank you. I come here a lot, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
you like...
I hate
Babe, do you like being called?
I hate babe. I'm not even
But babe,
looking at
why? Babe?
you. Ugh.
All right, so this time, let's go ahead and call Mohammed.
Lottie, I hate to do this, but I've got something really
Let's ignore
urgent,
the
so
lady.
It's lovely to meet you and all that, but I've got to go.
Right.
Bye.
God, how rude.
Leave her with the
Richard?
bill, too.
Hey, buddy, what's so urgent?
There is a YouTube convention, my friend, and now is your chance.
Ooh, who's there exactly?
The vice journalists,
Great.
Betty Jack,
Awesome, perfect.
Foogie,
He's quite likable.
Tim Sterling,
Fucking prick.
Alfarad, friend without benefits.
I like those guys too.
There's also the Mini Mint.
Nah, he didn't answer my email, so whatever. Anyone else?
Bro Jared,
Let's fucking do this.
I guess he's not a fan of Jim
Lisa.
Sterling.
Bring me my special briefcase.
What is this?
Die, you fuckers!
All of this by calling Mohammed? All of that? Oh, I got back to the main menu. Okay. Alright, well let's keep going with it though. We'll go back into it, pick up where we left off. It was that one. And
So,
there you go, B.
so do you already...
What?
Alright, this time we ignore, because apparently that
Sorry
ends
about
it.
that, just someone messaging me.
We know that's successful.
You know what, it's such...
Okay, so where do we work? Yeah, this will work, sure.
But what I do is not that important. Main thing for you to know, my dear, is that I make enough to... Alright, I can definitely offer you like 500. If you come back with me quickly, you know, get it on. What'd you say? Dollars, not pounds or
Have you
euros.
just asked?
Asked?
Have you just given?
Given?
Have you just offered me money?
Yeah. Do you understand? Money, sex.
I have a boat.
Right, so you need to clean it, buy new sails or something?
I don't clean it.
Well, not you, but pay someone, that was the point. Now you have money from me, you can pay...
I don't need money for anything. I thought you were here, a civilized young gentleman,
Yeah,
coming to take me out on a date.
yeah, take your date to my bedroom.
You're an asshole. You're a complete... Do you know what?
Been said.
You're an asshole!
Do you know what? I can give you something.
Ah, yeah?
Yes.
Give it to me, babe.
I can. Look at these sunglasses.
I'm looking.
£500
Okay,
in your face.
pretty cool.
Look at this lovely hat, £1,000. I don't need money. Take it. I'm going to my boat.
Alright. How much do these get on eBay, you think?
Good answer.
I mean, when is casual prostitution acceptable?
An indecent proposal when it was $1 million.
That's a movie.
Alright, let's go with... Yeah.
It's funny that you asked, babe. I'll tell you. I work wonders in bed.
I beg your
Do you
pardon.
get it?
Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who I am?
Lottie?
I am Lottie Wentworth Miller. Okay, you don't
Thank
say
you.
things like that about me. To me.
It's not about you, it's about me,
It is
babe.
despicable.
I've got skills in the
I
bedroom.
think, oh my goodness, don't even talk about bed talk.
You don't like
We're
beds?
sitting at a table.
Yeah,
Look
we'd be
where we
lying in a
are.
bed. Soon we're going to be lying in a bed
We're
together.
absolutely never going to lie in a bed. You'll be lying in that
Yeah.
bed alone and it'll be cold. The way
Cold?
your attitude
Why?
is. Yes. Do you like grapes?
Kind of.
Because you're going to get one in your face. Just
What are you
leave the
doing?
table.
Food fighting
Just
like a
get
child.
out. Yeah, you're the child.
Out
You're
of
making
all
it-
the
you're bringing
fruit
it
there,
out
she
in the
grabs a
army.
grape. Why not the
Disgusting.
apple or the
Just go.
banana?
Trot along. Spit spot, pervert.
Spitball. Is that really British terminology? Yes, let's put my 500-pound
Legendary line,
sunglasses
Charlotte?
on.
No, terrible line.
What if you say you work hard? Because my dick's hard or something.
Again?
Anything along those lines?
No, I'm going to say a blank never there.
Alright, let's do...
Well, got a few things going on. So first, I've got this pharmaceuticals business,
Wow.
Yes. And
Okay.
then second is I'm making YouTube videos, which is like, you know, the fun
Are
side.
you really? That is
Yeah.
so exciting.
Did you see me on YouTube?
Oh, stop it! Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the third thing, and this is quite personal, but I'll tell you, I kind of trust you enough already for some reason.
Oh, that's
but
nice.
I've just started writing poetry, and I just wrote my first poem.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Do you have it with you? I'd love to hear it.
It's really, really personal. I promise.
Oh, okay.
He's making it
if
up.
if we get to know each other a little bit more, I'll read it.
Are you trying to entice me in?
No, it's really, honestly, it's kind of, I'm shy, and also it's really personal, so
Okay.
let's save it, yeah?
Okay. We can save it. I'm excited.
Thanks.
That actually worked.
So this, it's not strictly true, but there's something interesting here because I don't say the poem in the end. I was going to, but I didn't. And what that does in NLP, as you know, I'm NLP master practitioner. So
As you've said before.
yeah, and I'll say it again. So that creates an open loop, which means that she wants to be like, tell me the poem, and you say later. And if there are a bunch of things that she's waiting to hear the conclusion of later, like the end of stories or something like that, like, oh, I'll tell you how I ended up doing that, I'll tell you how I ended up in the cave
elongate
that
it.
time or whatever, later. And then she wants the conclusion to all the stories, and the idea is that it draws her into the conversation in that moment and later keeps the curiosity going. So it's quite an advanced conversational technique and storytelling technique.
Yeah, great.
And what do you do for work?
All right, move on to the next question. Okay, this is where the model shows up in the car. We'll go ahead and approach the girl this time.
Ooh. No, I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to get her autograph quickly.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
be back probably. Hang on.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Starstruck.
Yes. He's chasing her. What is this?
Stop!
He went all out for this. Oh, so we actually have a separate thing with this? Interesting. Ask her for a lift to some far-off place. Pretend to be a cop. That's borderline creepy. Alright, let's just be direct.
Listen, I saw you in that place.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think you look amazing. I had to come and talk to you.
Thank you.
I didn't know I'd need to run 5 kilometers, but anyway, didn't want to miss the opportunity. Cool, that's the right option. Obviously, if you go to any great difficulty to talk to a woman, it's then strange to be really indirect. So, you know, if you had to cross the road or run through a crowd or run for, I don't know, 20 miles to speak to her.
You've got to make it worth it when you get there.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
My name is Marina.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you doing today?
Fine, and you?
Tired, but
Why?
what do you think? I've run 5 miles or kilometers or something.
Really?
Yeah. Good cardio.
Good cardio, good
It's
training.
a long way.
Yeah, but that's nice. It's a nice place here for running.
Yeah.
Okay. Say that you recognize her from somewhere in a jokey way. Ask her for her phone number. Validate her that she is open and friendly. Tell her about how she needs to walk rather than drive. I
know you from somewhere. I've
Yeah?
seen you. I think I saw you on Crime Watch or America's Most Wanted or something like that, yeah? That was you, right?
Of course, that was
Oh,
me.
no, I know. It was that fails videos.
Also, that was me.
Yeah. Knew I'd seen you somewhere. Yeah, you have that memorable look.
Not forced at all.
This is a nice one because, you know, she expects that you're going to say that you recognize her from all her fancy modeling campaigns, but then you're turning it into a little bit of a playful joke, and it's a way to get the laugh quite early, which is always a great thing to do in the early stages.
Always, if you can make a woman laugh, it's the best thing you can do, in my opinion.
But not in the bedroom.
No, that's a no-no.
Marina, I've got an intuition about you immediately. Do you want to hear
Tell me.
it? I think that you're very tough and independent, and so it's hard for people to get to know you.
Probably,
that right?
yes.
Yeah, but that with people that you're close to, your good friends, family, you're actually very warm and open and kind.
Yep, you're
that right?
right. Yes, good intuition.
That's anybody.
Just feel it.
Ask her if she is spontaneous or boring. Ask her if she likes dogs or cats. No. Ask what's more numerous, the men she slept with or the books. Well, you already know that she's spontaneous because, you know, she's the one that stopped for you. I don't know. Yes. Yeah, E is definitely the right answer here. Do you want me to? I mean, go ahead. I mean, do you want me to answer with that? See what happens? Seeing as how you're a subscriber. I'll let you answer a few if you want. Why not? Okay, here we go.
I've got a great question. Wonderful question.
Ask
You ready?
me. Yes.
Do you prefer it in the pussy or in the ass?
Oh, yeah, disgusting.
Yeah. You like it? You ready, babe?
What?
Yeah,
Where,
here I
dude?
come.
I'm gonna drive.
You gonna drive?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'm driving.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Live fast, die young, bad girls do it right.
What?
Normal question, surely, no?
No, not all right.
No?
Never, in fact.
Fuck's sake.
What is this stuff? All right. What else do you want me to try? Yeah, I'm lost too. Which one do you want to try next? Dogs or cats? Your choice. Let's go. I mean, B obviously not the appropriate.
Do you prefer cats or dogs?
Nice question.
Yeah.
I actually prefer cats. You know why? Because I have one. I don't like dogs at all. I believe that people who have dogs in the house, they are really cruel and bad people.
Shit
Actually,
people,
bad people.
yeah.
I'm a good person. That's why I have a cat. Cats are perfect. I like cuddling it.
I pushed
And
the button.
He's so perfect.
I pushed
his
the
name, you know
button.
His name? His name is Leo, and she really looks
Like a
like
lion.
real lion. Yes, and he probably he can hunt. Yeah, probably he can. I should make him try hunting for the mice or what. I don't know what they're hunting for. But he is perfect, and his fur is so nice, so silky. It's so nice to cuddle him and to sleep with him. To sleep with him is perfect. It's the best thing in my life to sleep with my cat. But when he gets into my bed, he's so warm. He's so friendly. Actually, he's really friendly. You know what? What are you looking there? Is
Carry
there
on.
cat?
No, my
cat
shoe-
there?
No, my shoes
Not
undone. Carry
cat
on,
there?
I'm listening.
No,
I'm listening, I'm just tying
listen.
my shoes.
No, you can't listen to me when you're sitting there. My
can.
cat, he's so perfect. But actually, I started thinking that dogs are also not so bad. Are you listening for me? You're not listening for me. No one's listening for me when I'm talking about cats and dogs. And well, that's the question: whom to have at home, the cat or a dog? Cat or dog? Cat or dog?
That took a turn for the worse, unexpectedly.
So here she just went off on one about cats. Had to get out of there.
She went off on one about cats.
Yeah. Disaster. Dude, I can't do both sides at once. It's either like there or... Alright, I'll do them both. Alright, come on. Alright, man, let's do it. Bicep, yeah?
What kind of situation is this? Hell, is that what that means?
So I've got good intuition, but I have a question.
Ask.
Are you a good girl or a bad girl?
Oh, such an interesting question.
Yeah.
So if I'm bad,
If you're
So
bad,
what?
if you're bad, if you're bad. If you're good to me, that's good. If you're bad to me, that's bad. If you're bad to... If you're naughty bad, it's good.
and if I'm good,
If you're good to who? To everyone? I don't know, but you're a little bit bad or good? Or both?
or both.
Both. Do you like this question?
No, I don't. I'm not even going to warrant a response. To be fair.
I've got a question
Go on.
actually. Are you a good girl or a bad girl? Are you a great girl or a not great girl? Are you a naughty girl or a well-behaved girl?
There's
Oh my
no
God, it's not interesting
answer to that
conversation anymore,
question.
Thank you.
And there you
What
have
kind
it.
of food are you eating?
What have you been up to today?
Actually, I was in the gym. I just finished my training.
Do you always... So you're a supermodel, so you need to look like this in the gym, or you did it afterwards?
You mean my makeup?
Yeah, all the makeup, the sexy
What's wrong
dress.
with...
The makeup's great, but I just think if you're working out and you've got...
I was born like this. No, I'm kidding. I'm just have some other plans after my training.
Ah, so you're going somewhere super glamorous now.
Super glamorous. I'm going to have my cold pressed juice now.
Which juice bar? I'll take an Uber and meet you there. Oof. I've got 20 minutes. I'll pay for the juice, you pay for the gasoline. Can I come with you? No, no.
Yeah, I love cold pressed juice. It's better than just the normal fresh juice, and that's better than the packet juice, right?
Of course.
Very nice. Well, I tell you what, I'll buy the juices if you pay for the gasoline. What do you say? I'll come with you.
Great idea.
So this is an interesting one, and whenever you try to suggest something, some kind of date or going somewhere, if you suggest it like this, I'll pay for the juice, you pay for the gasoline, it's much easier to say yes. If you say, can I come with you to the juice bar, it's a little bit weaker, and she's often going to say no, even if she might otherwise have agreed. What do you think?
Yeah, and you're also elongating the date by suggesting there's longevity and paying for the gasoline. You're going to go further on in the day.
Nice one. All right, shall we go?
Okay, get in.
Don't mind if I do. This is nice.
Thank you.
Cool. So which juice bar were you going to?
I was going to the new one in the center. You know it? I don't remember the name.
I'm not sure, but you know what? There's a place, it's not too far, I think, but it's in a beautiful location. You might even say romantic. It's by the lake. Have you been to that one?
No, I have never been there.
Let me find it on
Do
the
you know
map.
the address? Because I don't know how to go there.
No, but if I put it in, juice bar, lake juice or something. Yeah, there it is.
Lake Juice.
See? This
Okay.
one. So you just go there and then there
Oh,
and then there.
really?
So
Not
it's-
far away.
Yeah, it's not far. You want to try it?
Okay, let's try this one.
Tell her you want to get to know her intimately. To build trust, text a female friend to call. Did you know that 93% of girls... whoa, okay. After training, there is nothing better than a massage. That's too touchy-feely. You're trying to build trust. 99%. Yes. All right, let's do this whole text to female friend to see what that's all about.
Oh, sorry, my friend. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Richard.
Yeah, I'm just with my friend Marina in a car. Yeah, we're just driving for juice. Hang on. Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Richard's a great guy. You're going to have a brilliant time with him.
Right.
I can't wait to meet you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, bye.
How many times is he going to get me to do that?
Sorry about that. Just
No,
good friend of mine.
It's okay.
Maybe you'll meet sometime.
We'll see.
All right, let's go. So straight here,
Okay, I see.
and then turn right. This is a bit ridiculous, but the concept is definitely a sound one, which is that when a woman meets a strange man, there's certain things that will make her feel more safe and comfortable. One of which would be, for example, if she could see, his friends or family, female friends, and things that basically show that he's not a serial killer.
Yes, I'd say that's always a good shout. And also it gives her she's instantly comfortable with the other female, or it's more likely to be that would be the case.
Ten minutes later. Wow, this is turning into a full-fledged episode.
So where is it?
I think it was here.
Really?
Yeah, it must have shut down. Now they've got this Coca-Cola place over there. Maybe.
Or maybe
know.
you planned this.
Tell her no and that you are very honest. Say that lots of girls have fantasy of... No. No. We're not going to apologize profusely. We're just going to...
So how come it's not here anymore?
Marina, look, I'll tell you something about me. I'm very honest. So if I intended to bring you to a place with no juice bar, and I knew that there was no juice bar there, I would tell you. But honestly, I really thought it was here. Haven't been here for a while, and I guess it shut down. But we could just take a minute and enjoy the beautiful place, yeah? And then maybe go for juice somewhere else.
Well, actually, it's a really good place.
I'm glad you like it. In this moment, only honesty will work, and I think it would be unattractive to be overly apologetic, but being honest obviously is good.
I think honesty is always the best policy.
You know, I used to come here when I was young, feed the ducks, the swans.
And now, when you are not young anymore,
Now I'm too busy, so
what are we gonna do?
what are we gonna do?
Ask her... now... Start trying to grope her. What? Well, all of them are quite forward. Alright, let's go with C. I mean, fine.
Marina, I've got a radical idea.
Radical. Tell me.
So
Yeah.
get this. Juice bar's not here.
Obviously.
So, we could go to the Coca-Cola place, but no, we don't really want that. We could go and try and find another juice bar, but... I tell you what, I've got a juice machine. I've got oranges, pineapples, maybe I've even got some mangoes. So why don't we go to my place and I'll make us some delicious juice. What do you say?
So your place? For juice.
Just the juice.
Well, okay.
Excellent. Nice one, this is the right option. Obviously it's very bold, but you've already got some indicators of interest. She does want juice, you got the juice, why not?
Look, there's nothing wrong with being bold and confident. That's nothing to, to stop. It's an attractive quality. Good luck.
You know, one of the things I like most in life is how you can make small decisions and it just changes your life in a completely unexpected, the exciting way. Yeah, like today, how we met.
Yeah, I don't know where you're leading to, but I need to tell you. If I'm coming to a house, I'm just coming to have juice.
Juice.
Not sex.
Not sex.
Juice.
Tasty juice.
Anyway, you should remember that I just come out of my kickboxing class.
Oh, yeah.
Tell her if she doesn't have sex with you, she won't ever see her family again. Don't get them back in pieces. I'm not that free. It's harder to get me into bed. I'm using you for your juice recipes. Nothing more than that. Don't be presumptuous. What? C is too wimpy. I'm gonna go with B. It's sort of funny.
No, you got it all wrong. No, it's nothing like that. Of course, I wasn't trying to have sex with you. It's just, I was like...
But don't say it like
juice
that!
In the house, juice machine, pineapples,
That's all.
Yeah, I'm not... What do you think I am? A guy that just tries to have sex with girls? Why would I do that? Think about it, That wouldn't make any sense.
If I would have known he was gonna be that...
Not the best option here. Could have been better.
Ugh.
You very thirsty? I'm super thirsty. Look, that juice is not going to cold press itself. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, we're back at my place. 21 minutes later. Oh yeah, let's just massage our legs. That's not for show at all.
Here you go.
Thank you.
This is orange and pineapple.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Had it for the first time in Singapore.
I'm trying it for the first time now.
Oh, cool. Well, tell me what you think.
Really nice, refreshing.
You're good, right?
Yeah, when it's hot outside, it's perfect, I believe.
What's your favorite juice?
Actually, my favorite is tomato juice.
Tomato?
Yeah, it's
like
good.
Bloody Mary, yeah, with vodka.
And after Bloody Mary, when you have some hangover, it's perfect tomato juice.
Ah, very nice. Cool. You know what's very good? In tropical countries, when they have all the different fruits, you can have dragon fruit, soursop, like all kinds of crazy fruits.
Sounds so nice, tropical countries.
Yeah. Do you like to travel?
Yeah.
Use Baxter's 3 criteria routine. Don't know what that is. Find out about her passions. Use Adam Lyon's bad sex routine. Ask about her sex life. Alright, asking about it, no. Keep going with the passions.
Marina, what's something you're really passionate about in life?
You want to know?
Yeah, of course.
To tell you the truth, photography is my passion. It's not just my job, it's just where my heart belongs to. I love to tell the story, I like to show my body through the camera, and I love people watching me, and I love people seeing me in magazines and everywhere. I love this attention, and
I couldn't
believe
tell.
that I can show them the person that I am, and always to tell some story.
And it's always different, right? Because you have different looks and different emotions.
Yeah, and that's perfect. You can always be a different person. One day you are an angel, and the next day you are a devil.
Wow. But you never forget who you are for real.
Oh, yes, well, of course. I always remember who am I, but my favorite role is actually the role of devil.
Oh.
Yep.
A lot of the time, it's very good to just get someone to talk about something that they enjoy. So that might not be their job, it might not be food, it might not be travel, but every person has something that they're passionate about and that they love to talk about.
And when you're talking about something that you're passionate about, you're often your most attractive, I find. Don't you think?
Definitely, yeah. Expressive and smiling and energetic, yeah. You said you do some, what was it, Thai boxing? Or...
No, it was kickboxing.
Ah, kickboxing.
You know what is it?
Yeah, that's
What's
the one...
the difference between kickboxing and Thai box?
You're testing me. Okay, so Thai boxing is where you can kick, punch, but you can also elbow.
Right.
So it's
awful, and knee and all of that stuff.
You wanna see real kickboxing in your life?
Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah,
You
I've seen
wanna
it.
try?
With you?
Yes.
In this dress?
Yes, in this dress.
In these heels?
In these heels.
Sounds great. Yeah, show me something.
Let's start. You ready?
I was born ready.
Let's
Now
start.
I'm even readier.
Yeah,
start.
that's how kickboxers start. Knock her out to show your masculinity. I want to pick that just to see, but that's... Wow.
Yeah. Wait, let me show you something.
You
You
know
ready?
what to do.
I know loads of stuff. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Hadouken! Yeah, do you like that?
What's that? That's not kickboxing.
It's not? Oh, maybe I don't really know then. But what I do know is... Ooh, yeah. Ooh. You lose. Yeah. Look at you now, you stupid fuck, eh? Flawless victory. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. This one, I'm gonna, go out on a limb and say it's probably a no-no.
Yeah.
For many reasons.
I agree with you there, surprisingly.
Legal, moral.
Yeah, there's a long list of reasons.
Oh, man.
religious.
And hence it's red.
Oh. Keep calling her a slag? I don't even know what that is.
So, let's learn some techniques.
Let's just try.
You already ready?
Yeah? Got you.
Not the perfect kickboxing.
That's not perfect. Alright, let's try something else. You ready? Watch this one. 3 steps. 1, 2, and then...
Cool, the right option in this case, but obviously do not try this at home. I'm highly trained in the arts martial, so I could do this effectively, but the point to mention is that, to bridge that gap between the non-physical to the physical, you've got dancing, you've got massage, you've got just, getting closer, a little play fighting, tiggling, all of this stuff does it. So.
Yeah, I would say watch where you're throwing her, potentially, if you're going to be making this a regular occurrence, but...
Not on a spiked bed or...
Yeah. Maybe not.
Can you
Oh, that was
fight? Can you
quick.
do any-
Yeah, I can do judo, actually.
Amazing.
Watch out.
What up?
This is mad. We only just met.
that's true. But I don't know about you.
I'll have to try that.
To me, everything just feels really right.
Not the knocking her out thing, but the clip thing. Get her to sign a contract. Try to beat your sex speed. What? Well, B is the obvious answer here. But, alright. I mean, A is funny, but C is just, wow. Oh, man. Like, I want to do the serious answers, but I also want to do the funny ones, too. Alright, let's...
What's that?
Yo, what's up, Twitch? Yep, we're nearly at that moment. I'm gonna go for it and beat my speed run. We're looking for 30 seconds.
What are you doing?
In there, bam, bam, bam.
Are you
Finished
kidding me?
within 30 seconds. Guys, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Dr. Disrespect, big shout out. We're gonna beat your view
Really?
count today. Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
babe.
kidding me?
Wait. Oh, $500.
I don't wanna be on your
Thank you
movie.
for the
That's a
pledge.
crazy thing.
Thank you very much. Davey, 207.
Stop touching
No,
me.
30 seconds, babe. I've got my timer ready. It's the record. Or like 31 seconds is the record. Wait for it. Ready? Wait, stop.
No, oh my god, what are you doing? Like,
Quick, babe. 3 seconds, 4
Crazy
seconds.
director.
Ay, shit. So, guys, we'll try again next week or tomorrow, but soon. didn't work, and I'll be back on Fortnite. Just give me a minute.
Fortnite.
Something was wrong with this one. Definitely shouldn't live stream your sex, right?
You think?
I think it's against the terms and conditions.
Right.
I almost forgot. Look, we need to do this. I've got a contract here. Hang on a second, I'll explain everything, right?
What's that?
So what we've got this contract. Yeah, no, it's just the terms, right? So we need to get this consent. It's basically a consent form, just that you agree to perform various services. We've got normal sex. It's not got the anal sex. It's first. We don't need that in there. Blowjob is optional. That's clause 2, paragraph 3. Darling, we can't be sexy anymore. It's affirmative consent. So, you know, just to run through it with you, basically, is sex between 20 and 40 minutes. You know, don't worry about that. That's going to be good. Blowjob optional. Anal, like I said, is not in there. We've got a few different. We're going to start on the couch, obviously. Then I think this kitchen table. That's in
5
there.
pages.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's insured. So if anything breaks,
It's
we're
the Sheldon
covered.
of the love
I'm
scene.
not exciting it anymore, and I don't feel like sex having with you anymore.
Well, I understand it's not very sexy, darling, but these days, you know, we need to cover
Bazinga.
ourselves.
Okay,
We don't want...
I'll send you my lawyer, okay? Tomorrow he will come.
Maybe it's too strict, maybe...
Maybe cut it down to 3 pages. How about that?
So the formal paperwork drawn up by the team of lawyers.
Just a big no-no.
Okay, so serious one. Very serious. What do guys do about consent?
You know what? I think that if two people are naturally progressing to that point, you know, with honesty, with kindness, with respect to one another, then it's going to naturally progress that progress. I don't think you need necessarily a verbal exchange.
It would kill the tension a little
I
bit.
think, and it's not romantic.
But if she says no or is
Well, obviously, if she
uncomfortable
says no
at any
and
point,
it's uncomfortable, then that's a stop.
cool. There you go.
Well, of course. I mean, are we actually going to see that? Oh, okay.
Nice one. Obviously the perfect choice. Best choice in the game. Well done. Thank you for helping.
Great, yes. Well, it's absolutely a woman's prerogative. Whatever you choose, as long as it's your decision and you're happy with it, that's great.
That's for choosing all the bad answers.
This is a nice way to start because if you catch her attention...
Alright, let me go ahead and turn this volume back down. Okay, folks. Alright, so... I wasn't expecting that first one to be so long. I was expecting it to be, you know, just one girl, but it looks like you can actually choose between 2 of them. And as all of those options that I've chosen, I'm only on 39% completion. So you could probably replay this 4 or 5 times and, you know, then you'd have access to everything at that point. So just to quickly go through all the rest of the chapters here, we're not going to do them, but I'll show you what's available for the full game. So there's Chapter 2, Boston Secretary, Chapter 3, Interracial Dating, Chapter 4 is Locked, Older Mohammed, Younger Woman, oh boy, Strip Club, Looking for a One-Night Stand, Comedy Interlude, Girl Looking for a Serious Relationship, Girl and Group of Guys, Dating App is Coming Soon, and Sushi Bar. Alright folks, so that was Super Seducer 2. Just again, keep in the back of your mind that this is a preview build, so not all of the features are in the game yet. But, you know, first impressions wise, it's kind of cool that this game is doing something that Super Seducer 1 didn't do all the way through. Like, Super Seducer 2, like I said, seems to have just more content in general. The ability to actually go after another girl in the middle of your session. I don't know, that's just, to me, that's kind of a cool step in the right direction, offers a little bit more choice, more content. And, I don't know, the cutscenes are still weird. You know, and in Super Seducer 1, you had the 2 girls on the bed, and if you choose the right answers, they're all, like, looking at the camera all sexy like. And then you've got, if you did a kind of okay answer, they were just sort of submissive and like, eh. And then if you choose the bad answer, you know, it was just Richard on the bed by himself and they were gone out of the picture. Here, it just seemed like there was more humor and a lot more variations of just different cutscenes. I liked it. It was cool. So if you guys want to see episode 2, you know, feel free to leave comments in the below description. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.